Well, welcome here to the Hive. I'm Jason Groth with Lance Rock. We should have an exciting boys basketball action coming on our hands tonight here as the Perham Yellow Jackets welcome the Barnesville Trojans to the Hive. First junior varsity action followed by varsity action. We'll have all that here from you live from the Hive on the Magnitude Sports Network tonight. And Lance, these two teams bitter rivals, and in Barnesville in the varsity game it was Barnesville getting the better of the Yellow Jackets.
Yeah, and there's a couple streaks going here, so to speak, Jason, and one was undefeated streak overall, and when the Yellow Jackets went to Barnesville stopped that 31-game winning streak. So a little incentive maybe for the Yellow Jackets to get back at them, and then you'll probably allude later a lot more eloquently than I will about the streak here at the Hive and dating back even further to the Prairie Wind Middle School Gymnasium, which tonight, Jason, is full of basketball as well. So a great night here at in Perham.
Yeah, if you're looking for that game, you can start up another stream as well. Magnitude Sports is covering Perham girls basketball against Crookston over at the Prairie Wind Middle School. We'll have all the action here tonight from the Hive as the Yellow Jacks get ready to take on the Trojans in varsity action. The Trojans come in with a record of 6-3 overall, 4-3 in the Heart of the Lakes Conference. Yellow Jackets come in at 9-2 and 6-2 in the Heart of the Lakes Conference tonight.
Yeah, number 2 and 3 in the conference. Probably more importantly, even you don't want to say more important than conference, but section implications probably even deeper than what conference is right now. And as we're winding down to those latter stages of the regular season, heading into the playoffs, this might be one of those key games, because if Barnesville goes 2 wins, all of a sudden that QRF spreads just a little bit, and they may overjump or overtake a seed depending on how the end of the year goes for the Yellow Jackets. So lots of stuff, and we'll allude more to it certainly before the varsity game, Jason, but lots of stuff to talk about tonight.
Definitely there is. If you look at those South standings, it's Fergus Falls, Perham, Breckenridge, and Barnesville. Perham and Breckenridge are neck and neck with each other. Fergus Falls a little ahead with a 7-5 overall record with the QRF points, and a lot of the teams play with that 3A schedule that they have helps them in that angle. And you look at the north side of things, it's DGF and Moore Road leading the way, and then Thief River Falls, and the rest of the teams are 500 or below on the north side of things. So the south side, once again, continuing to carry kind of the battle and the tradition of being one of the tougher halves of the two sections. So it'll be interesting to see what they elect to do come tournament time. If they go 1 through 16, keep it south and north, we'll see what they do. Sure, more stuff will come out about that later on. We'll take a quick timeout, get you set up here for the junior varsity game. Thank our sponsors here on the Magnitude Sports Network.
Your family, your friends, our community. At Midwest Bank of Barnesville, these cornerstones of family, friends, and community is the very heart of Midwest Bank. Whether it's help in expanding the family farm, building, remodeling, or purchasing your new home, or supporting our local schools, Midwest Bank is here because you are our family, you are our friends, and this is our community. Midwest Bank, banking your way on South Front Street, Barnesville. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Well, welcome back here to the Hive. Junior varsity action about to take off in about 2.5 minutes. I'm Jason Groth with Lance Rock, which should be a nice night of basketball. Barnesville won the C-Squad game. Former Yellow Jacket all-time leading scorer Jensen Beachy picked up the win at the coaching staff for Barnesville as they earned a 37-30 victory over Perham.
Again, and there's always something nice about seeing alumni come back. And if you're listening and you think, man, as the time went by that fast, Jensen is still at Minnesota State Moorhead. Is that how they say it now? MSUM. and playing at the quarterback position there. But in the COVID year and the way it went, they really didn't have a season in Division II. I was talking to him earlier, so doing his classes, weightlifting, and doing those things, but it allows him to sneak down the road and go work with a group of young men for Barnesville. So probably a good job by Barnesville there, going and seeking out somebody who definitely has a plethora of background knowledge with basketball, and dad obviously a coach here in Perham and has that coaching tradition. So real awesome to see Jensen and get to watch him coach tonight.
Well, you just look at coaching in that family. Eli Beachy up the road, head football coach at Lake Park Audubon, and you had Josie Beachy, who served as an assistant coach as well for the Dilworth Glendon Felton girls basketball squad, and she was here on Saturday as well.
Right, and goes all the way back to date myself here, but I was on the coaching staff with Jensen's grandpa when he was the head football coach at Staples, Minnesota, and I was just a young buck coming out of college, and he gave me an opportunity. So the line of coaching staff sure runs deep there.
Should be an exciting one here. The teams are meeting with their coaches, getting ready to go for tonight's junior varsity action between these two teams here at the Hive. Once again, I'd like to thank all our sponsors for tonight's game and for bringing tonight's broadcast. Tonight's coverage is brought to you by the Midwest Bank. Expand the family farm or build, remodel, or purchase a new home with a loan from Midwest Bank, supporting local families and schools in the Barnesville community. So we're just moments away from the tip for this one. Here at the Hive.
On the floor for the Yellow Jackets tonight will be number 1, Micah Thompson, number 2, Chaz Melvin, Levi Richter, number 21, number 13. Oh, sorry, Jason, we're passing stuff back and forth here, trying to gather that up. Number 13, Jacob Daniels, and rounding out, I got to check here, is Connor Kostanek. So that's the starting 5 for the Yellow Jackets.
Yellow Jackets get the tap, goes far side. Micah Thompson looks to drive. Quick pass down low. Levi Richter off his foot and out of bounds. Barnesville goes Zach Bredman, Carson Hagan, Aaron Baker, Tate Iniger, and Wyatt Sitter for the Trojans. And they'll bring it up court. Bredman to the right side. The pass Iniger looks to the right, guarded by Richter is Baker. Baker goes cross court, and it's tapped. It's stolen away. Thompson with it. Thompson goes right side, looks to drive, gets cut off, and draws the foul. The foul will be on Bredman. His first. Team's first.
One of the things I'll be interested to see on the Jackets end tonight is Levi Richter probably had his strongest game of the year, defending and driving the lane and kicking. So let's see what happens.
Richter with the feed inside for Micah Thompson. It's good for 2, and the Yellow Jackets take the early lead, 2-0 here.
And on cue, Levi Richter does exactly. He picks up right where he left off.
Now looking to drive for Barnesville. A kick to the right side. Pass tapped out of bounds. They'll go to Perham. They're looking for Carson Hagan in the corner, but it wasn't there. Once again, we thank you for tuning in here from the Hive. As we got basketball action all over the place tonight here in Perham. Levi Richter cross-court pass. Melvin now to Thompson. Thompson back up top for Daniels. Daniels into the lane, cut off there. We'll go to Kostanek. Kostanek on the right side to Melvin. The pull-up jump for him off the mark. Tried to use the backboard, no good. Long rebound tapped by the Yellow Jackets. Come near side. Thompson launches the 3. In and out, no good. Rebound grabbed by Iniger. And back come the Trojans.
Real nice defensive series there by the Trojans. Probably would love to have gotten that first rebound, but still battled to find their positions back and stop the offensive attack by the Jackets.
Redmond in the lane, kick out. Iniger 3 short, no good. Melvin the board. Nice rebound there by Chaz Melvin for the Yellow Jackets. Now it's tied up. Good job defensively there underneath by Aaron Baker there for Barnesville.
Yeah, Jackets maybe trying to go a little too fast there, but Baker was Johnny on the spot and dove in there to get that ball and get the tie-up and turnover.
Brendan will bring it up. Goal left side, Iniger. Guarded closely by Kostanek. Now comes over Hagan. Pass to Bredman, swing right side with it there, Wyatt Sutter. That gets tapped around, goes Iniger inside. Pull-up shot, no good. They fight for the board. And the rebound's grabbed by the Yellow Jackets. He'll come back the other way with Richter.
Nice position by Iniger there. Just the length of Thompson might have hurried the shot just a little bit.
Daniels, the shot from just inside the three-point line is good for 2.
And that's one of those tough ones, one step inside of the 3.
So it should be, I believe, 4-0 as they'll drive. And now come back up top. And it comes near side. Jumper there is good for 2. Hitting that one is Wyatt Sutter.
Nice looking shot by Sutter. Just stepped right in on that offensive set and let it fly.
Thompson with it. Up top for Daniels. He'll launch the 3 this time, no good. Thompson the rebound, the putback is good. 13 minutes to go, first half. Yellow Jackets leading this one by a score of 6-2.
And that's where Thompson's made his living this year, is kind of that length and that arm span. He just gets the balls and gets a lot of putbacks. And Barnesville's going to want to stop that sooner than later, I believe.
Looking to drive with the up and under, no good. There was Bredman. Rebound fought for inside. Iniger put back, no good. Thompson with the board. He'll come back to Richter. Richter looking to drive baseline. Kick out for Micah Thompson. The long 2, no good. Misses everything. Maybe caught a little iron, but Richter has it. Comes back in the pass. Comes to Thompson. Now Daniels will fire the 3. It's good. Jacob Daniels makes it 9-2.
Daniels with a nice hot start there. Really feeling that top of the key, Jason. So that's probably a look, something that they see during practice where he's been shooting well, because they're sure trying to get it to him there.
3 on its way. No good from the corner from Bredman. Rebound grabbed by Daniels. And the Yellow Jackets will go up ahead to Melvin. Melvin to Daniels, over to Richter. Richter looked inside for a moment, not there. Waits for the screen. Now that falls back. He's guarded closely there by Baker. Goes right side here now with to Thompson. Pull-up jumper from Micah Thompson, no good. Rebound tracked down there by Sutter, and coming back the other way with speed of the Trojans. And that's Bredman. Thompson caught up to him from behind, almost got a turnover. Now nice pass inside, one dribble, and up to the hoop. Wyatt Sutter for the basket.
Wow, that was a nice feed there. Just a great job of threading the needle with a bunch of arms in there, so nice work.
Thompson with it. Goes cross court for Melvin. Melvin, the 3, no good. Rebound grabbed by Carson Hagan. There for Bredman. Bredman looks in the lane, not there. Now gets cut off in the lane, loses control of the basketball. It's poked away by Kostanek. Richter gets a loose ball, tries to feed it, and it ends up going to Daniels for 2, and it's 11-4.
Probably wasn't the prettiest looking play, but it's what they wanted to do, and good movement of the basketball there by the Yellow Jackets for the easy 2 points.
Tonight's coverage is brought to you by Dean's Bulk Service in Barnesville, celebrating over 50 years of great service to its customer. Stop in for snacks, drinks, ice, or bait. Dean's Bulk Service is your convenient stop on the way to the lake. Barnesville with the basketball. They go near side. Bredman with it. Looks into the lane, spins, goes up and loses control of the basketball, out of bounds. It'll say it was last touched by a Yellow Jacket, and will stay with the Trojans. Coming into the game now is Johnny Rabadou. 10:21 to go here in our opening half. Tonight's contest between Barnesville and Perham here at the Hive. Across the way at the Prairie Wind Middle Schools, Crookston and Perham girls basketball action. Into the lane, shot up by Rabadou, no good, and now a foul underneath. As going up for the rebound was Iniger. He's undercut on the play.
Looked like fouls on number 25 for the Yellow Jackets. Kostanek, and that was one of those excuse me ones, I think. They were both going for the rebound, caught arms, and just hooked a little bit, and looked a little bit worse than maybe what it was.
Pass tapped into the backcourt, grabbed there by Baker. Richter will meet him at the half-court line. Now they go near side. With it there, Sutter now down low. They kick back out, and Thompson gets his hands in there, and he's going to get called for the foul.
a couple of those putbacks, Jason, go in for Barnesville, and now we're at 11-8 game, 11-10 game. So I look for this to be a good battle, and one of the things that I'm impressed with so far, but for the Trojans, is young guard number 2 Bredman, who's kind of handling this pressure pretty well for a 9th grader. So good things looking in the future there for the Trojan basketball team.
Looking with it now, Sutter goes inside, not there, gets the screen near side, does Bredman from Iniger, now drives into the lane, into trouble, loses the ball, but it's tapped out of bounds, and it'll stay with the Trojans. Austin Onson will check in. And tonight's coverage is brought to you by United Community Bank. Go visit a location in Perham, Dent, or Frazee to learn more about an HELOC loan. Find out why your friends, neighbors, and local businesses have put their trust in United Community Bank. Now looking to drive, there's Baker. Now he'll hand it off for Sutter. Now comes back up top. Nice pressure by the Yellow Jacket defense. There's Sutter with it again, looks inside. Cross court it goes here for Baker. Baker looks in the lane, gets cut off there by Arneson. Now driving, Bredman floats up a shot, swatted away. And Thompson battles for the ball, and we're going to fall on the floor. It'll be on Barnesville, and it's going to be on Bredman.
Yeah, nice dribble drive and dish there again. And if you saw it on TV, it could have been a foul on the Yellow Jackets there, kind of coming over the back and through, but it wasn't called. So unfortunately for Barnesville, they turn around and get the foul.
Kosanik with it. Bounce pass right side. Onson thought about the 3, passed it up. We'll take the pull-up jumper from the free throw line. And that short goes out of bounds. It'll be Barnesville basketball.
Kind of a hot start by the Yellow Jackets. Then they've really cooled off here, Jason. It's been a while since we've seen the ball go in the basket. So watching the Barnesville coaching staff, it looks like a set play coming up here. So let's see what happens and what they're looking to try to establish.
Sutter with it. Now goes to Bredman on the right side. Now go to Iniger. Iniger, quick pass down low and a nice pass, but the shot no good. Sutter had to look, just couldn't get it to drop.
Definitely got the shot they want, and the play was executed well. So look for that one again later on in the game, as they did a nice job screening there.
Onson loses his footing but keeps control of the basketball. And now a pass goes cross court for Melvin. Daniels with it to Kosanik. Hands off there for Micah Thompson, gets cut off. And now Daniels will fire another 3. That one's no good. Rebound fought and grabbed for inside by Johnny Rabadou. Loses his mask momentarily, but quickly straps that back on, and we're back down here to the near side is Zach Bredman. Now over to the right side, Aaron Baker. Baker looks inside with a nice entry pass. Iniger to the hoop strong. It's good for 2.
Iniger uses his size well. I've seen it like 3-4 times now, and that's definitely something they're looking is kind of rolling the ball around so he can kind of get his post set up down there on that high block and then make his move.
Kosanik here on the near side is Melvin, and Baker got caught up driving to the hoop there. Zonenson using the glass, gets it to go for 2.
Austin Onenson's really played well of late, Jason. You're watching the last few games, he's getting some more minutes now. It just seems real confident in what he's trying to do, and has been shooting the ball really well. So it's nice to see him put it on the floor and drive too.
With it, Sutter goes near side, and a 3 on its way. It's good. Nothing but nylon for Zach Bredman, and it's 13-9. Melvin back for the Yellow Jackets. Kosanik now to Daniels. Goes to Micah Thompson. Thompson gets the screen. Now goes to Kosanik. Looks to drive. Gets cut off. Hands it off. Onson thought about it. Now looks cross court. Melvin launches for 3. That shot's no good. Thompson the offensive board, and he gets fouled by Baker.
And that's one of those hard luck calls, I think, for Baker. Thompson brings the ball down around chest level or waist level, and Baker swoops in. Kind of a tough call, but they had a better position than I did, obviously sitting on the other side of the court. But looked like kind of a tough call there, but nice defense.
3-pointer forthcoming, too strong. Rebound grab by Thompson. Kick out Daniels. Now comes back near side for Micah Thompson. He'll reset at the H in Perham on the beautiful floor here at the Hive as Melvin drives, gets cut off. Kosinick will launch the three. It's good. Connor Kosinick makes it 16-9 as he hits the wide open three.
Yeah, and you don't see him take that often, but that looked like a sweet-looking shot there, Jason.
He had time. I thought when he thought about it, he might not get it to drop, but he was able to get it to go. 5:45 to go here in our opening half. Junior varsity action. Yellow Jackets have stretched the lead out early. Comes up top with the Carson Hagen. Goes right side, looks as he gets cut off. Now we'll pull up a jumper. It's no good. Onson will grab the board. Quickly up ahead for Kosinick. Now to the right side, Thompson. Thompson drives as it is wide open for him to the lane, and he gets it to go and makes it 18-9. And just like that, we got a timeout on the floor. Yellow Jackets lead by 9 with 5:18 to go first half. We'll take a timeout with them on the Magnitude Sports Network.
Your family, your friends, our community. At Midwest Bank of Barnesville, these cornerstones of family, friends, and community is the very heart of Midwest Bank. Whether it's help in expanding the family farm, building, remodeling, or purchasing your new home, or supporting our local schools, Midwest Bank is here because you are our family, you are our friends, and this is our community. Midwest Bank, banking your way on South Front Street, Barnesville. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Welcome back here at the Hive. Looking next door, Olivia Pilgrim just nailed a three-pointer, and the Yellow Jackets lead that one 10-9 over Crookston in junior varsity action there. Here it's 18-9 in favor of the Yellow Jackets over Barnesville with 5:15 to go here in the first half from the Hive. Out of the timeout, the Trojans bring it up court. Bredman goes near side with the pass to Andrew Peterson. He looks in the lane. It's stolen away. Kosinick with the bounce pass there for Melvin. Melvin was going up, but a nice job coming back by Aaron Baker to poke it out of bounds.
Yeah, you just can't make up for hustle sometimes, and that was an easy two for the Yellow Jackets and would really spread this lead, but Baker did a nice job of getting back and tapping it out of bounds.
Melvin with it near side. They swing it over Peterson to Kosinick. Now back to Thompson, cross court Melvin. Hand it off there into the corner. That was Onenson. Now to Kosinick, looks to drive. Gets cut off. Peterson thought and has a quick pass for Thompson. Goes baseline. Thompson back up here on the wing. Now it goes to Kosinick near half court. He's going to go one-on-one there against Johnny Robidoux. Now picks up his dribble in a tough spot. Looking for help. Finds it. Melvin. Melvin goes to the hoop and he draws the foul on Andrew Peterson. Nice coverage by the defense, just like EOT Insurance. In addition to car, boat, and home insurance coverage, EOT Insurance can replace your food if it spoils due to a malfunction or power outage. Learn more about refrigerated foods coverage by calling 218-346-5648 and ask for Allison at EOT Insurance. Melvin back at the line again, 18-9, Yellow Jackets lead, 4:28 to go in our opening half of this junior varsity action. Here from the Hive, Heart of Lakes boys basketball. Second free throw is good. And now coming in will be Michael Schwantz.
And Josh Peterson also checked into the game in between those free throws. So some fresh faces and some. We'll see if they bring a little energy here for the Yellow Jackets, leading by 10.
Now with it is Sutter. Goes right side off the hands of Bredman. Almost stolen away for a moment, then turned back over. Bredman spins through the lane, shot no good. They're just a little too fast for him in the lane for Bredman, but now the Yellow Jackets come back the other way. It's Richter. Goes to Kosinick now off the head of Peterson, and it's a turnover. Coming back this way, Hagen, and he's followed by Kosinick. .354 to go, first half. Yellow Jackets lead by 10. as Jacob Daniels will come back in with 3:54 to go. Quick inbounds pass. Bredman thought about it. Pass up the shot. Goes to Hagen. Now back to him. Looks inside for Iniger. Iniger fires up a shot. No good. Rebound grab there by Onenson. He tries to clear out and he's fouled. Looking for the held ball was Aaron Baker. Instead, he's saddled with the foul.
Yeah, one of the things, though, that still is just sticking out to me is how he's kind of silky smooth, Bredman. I mean, he kind of handles that ball. He's got some action to it. Even the older defenders from the Yellow Jackets are kind of rocking on their heels a little bit when he gets going.
Schwantz with it, goes right side. Peterson back to Schwantz. And Bredman taps that one, but Richter's there for it. Richter knifes through the lane, kicks it out left side. Now a three-pointer on its way. It's good. The extra pass there, and Josh Peterson hits the baseline three.
Yeah, what a good success. We've seen it over and over and over again. That extra pass, getting that easier shot is a good one, and then follows up, looks like Michael Schwantz maybe with the foul. Just kind of got caught up behind the defender, or the offensive player there, and a little push to the back, and that was the call.
Schwantz apparently didn't want to move out of the way on that one. That was his spot. He was going to it. Now to the near side, Hagen. By the left-hand dribble, there's Bredman, guarded closely by Daniels. They swing it around up top for Baker. Baker gets guarded closely by Onenson. Fires a cross-court pass here, and Bredman will take the three. It's no good. Rebound fought for Daniels, comes down with it, goes to the floor, and gets it to Peterson, and the Yellow Jackets are able to clear out. They quickly come back the other way, Onenson. Now to Schwantz. Schwantz traveled.
I think that lane just opened up really wide, and he saw that and he was ready to attack. Just forgot to put the ball on the floor there. But good job, and I always like watching kids. I'd rather have them be too aggressive and turn the ball over than not aggressive and turn the ball over.
Baker with it, drives. Nice shot, no good. Rebound grab though by Peterson. Nice move to the hoop. Shot, not as nice as the drive. The shot no good. It's 22-9. Yellow Jackets lead. Richter coming back. Kick out to Peterson left side. Comes over here to Daniels. Daniels to Onenson. Looks inside. It's turned over. The Trojans come back the other way with a nice layup there by Carson Hagen. And it's now 22-11. They cut the lead to 11.
Defense to offensive transition. And one of the things, if you watch at home here, that they're hedging really hard on these screens, and so it's causing the Jackets a little bit of dismay right now.
Michael Schwantz hits the three. Got the open look and nails the three, and it's 25-11. The Trojans will bring it up courts here. And they go to Iniger. Out of the left side for Hagen. He launches the three, no good. Iniger there for the board. Put back too strong. Perfect positioning for Iniger, just couldn't get the putback to go.
They've had multiple shots like that, Jason, so 14-point lead, they'll start to fall. Could bring this game back really fast.
Schwantz drives, now they swing it over left side, Richter. Richter drives baseline, the kick out, but he's gonna get called. No, they're gonna call the defensive foul inside the cylinder. The foul is gonna be on Baker.
Still not in the bonus yet. Either team's not super close to it. A couple fouls to go yet. So out of bounds, and that's one of those tough ones. He really wasn't shooting. Maybe a little out of control and hanging in the air, but we used to call that as nice to get bailed out once in a while by the official.
Discussion now. They finally assess the foul to the right player. With 1:02 to go, the Yellow Jackets will inbound. Goes up top, Peterson. Now to Richter, and he'll set up shot in their half court.
And that was a big foul. That was number 3 on Baker, the way it looks, Jason. So takes him out for sure for the rest of this half, which is only 52 seconds, but maybe a little bit less playing time in the second half, too.
Now he drives as Thompson. Nice dish there for Richter cutting. The shot no good. And now Richter is going to get called for the foul as White-Sutter battled for the rebound. And Baker might be one of those guys we see potentially later tonight. So we look at his Barnesville squad. Nope. So I was going to say the foul situation may not be.
May not be what, yeah.
Now they look to drive. Does Bredman. Kick out near side. Now looking. A cross-court pass that goes to Peterson. Now down low. Inside, they kick back out. Thought about the three, passed it up. But Bredman will take it, and he'll hit it. And it's now 25-14. Last shot opportunity, Peterson. The long jumper, no good, and that will do it for the first half. Yellow Jackets lead this one by a score of 25-14. We'll take a quick timeout and come back with the Midwest Bank halftime show here on the Magnitude Sports Network.
Your family, your friends, our community. At Midwest Bank of Barnesville, these cornerstones of family, friends, and community is the very heart of Midwest Bank. Whether it's help in expanding the family farm, building, remodeling, or purchasing your new home, or supporting our local schools, Midwest Bank is here because you are our family, you are our friends, and this is our community. Midwest Bank, banking your way on South Front Street, Barnesville. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Dean's Bulk Service is your convenient stop on the way to the lake. Whether you're looking for snacks, drinks, fresh rolls, bait, ice, or a clean restroom, you are able to find it all inside our friendly facilities. The Barnesville and Save and Sea stores are proud to fly the Arco gasoline brand. Dean's Bulk Service also celebrates 50 years of great service of propane, fuel, oil, and lubricants. We are always ready to deliver. Dean's Bulk Service is a proud supporter of Trojan Athletics and wishes the Barnesville Trojans the best of luck in this game and every game this sports season.
Welcome back here to the Midwest Bank halftime show. I'm Jason Groth with Lance Rock. Yellow Jackets with a nice first half lead, 25-14. Be interested to see how the second half goes. The Yellow Jackets will make some changes as anticipated with some of the first half players sitting out the second half to prepare for the varsity game. And we'll see a couple of the players that will play later tonight play in that second half as well.
Right, and one of the things that I've been impressed with, Jason, as we've went back and forth and watched a lot of these games is it really hasn't seemed to ruin the flow of the game or the continuity of the game. And I think it's because they've been doing it consistently, changing out those same few players. So I look for the Jackets to continue to press on offense, trying to get down in a hurry, get some shots off. It was fun to see because I think there were quite a few kids on the scoreboard in this first half as they kind of spread it around. There wasn't one player doing all the scoring. And if you look to Barnesville, I think it's just making your shots. They had some shots. They ran some good offensive plays. The ball kind of rimmed in and out for them a few times. They really do have some nice players with Suter and Iniger. And I've already stated that I really am enjoying watching Zach Bredman as a freshman play. He's just really smooth with the basketball. He can shoot the three. So lots of things to build around and kind of a young roster nowadays. Jason, you don't really see many junior varsities with all 9th and 10th graders anymore. Thus, when I played, it was really called 9th grade B in varsity, and now with that change to junior varsity, most squads you see some juniors mixed in, but more of a traditional roster for the Trojans.
Should be interesting to see how that plays out here in the second half as they trail the Yellow Jackets by 11. We'll take a quick timeout here on the Magnitude Sports Network as you're listening to the Midwest Bank halftime.
Your family, your friends, our community. At Midwest Bank of Barnesville, these cornerstones of family, friends, and community is the very heart of Midwest Bank. Whether it's help in expanding the family farm, building, remodeling, or purchasing your new home, or supporting our local schools, Midwest Bank is here because you are our family, you are our friends, and this is our community. Midwest Bank, banking your way on South Front Street, Barnesville. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Magnitude Sports has delivered over 1,000 broadcasts capturing all fourth quarter comebacks, walk-off home runs, buzzer beaters, 62-point volleyball sets, and double overtime victories. The excitement is on Magnitude Sports. Over 150 teams from 5 states and 2 countries have been featured on Magnitude Sports at both the varsity and sub-varsity levels. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and select your alert preference so you never have to miss that big moment from your favorite area sports team. Find us on Facebook and Twitter too. This is the Magnitude Sports Media Network.
Davies working left to right. They set up and Dam with the two-hand slam off the alley-oop. Give the assist to Cole Haynes.
Did you miss any part of this live game broadcast? Not to worry. Magnitude's DVR feature puts instant replay instantly into your hands. Revisit a big player score, watch a delayed version of this game, and then click live at any time to return to the live broadcast. Now you don't have to miss the game-winning buzzer beater, your son's 79-yard touchdown run, or your daughter's set-sealing ace serve. Thanks for watching Magnitude Sports.
Outside Satter. Step back 3, number 12. He got it! 7 in the first half and 5 so far here in the second half.
Your family, your friends, our community. At Midwest Bank of Barnesville, these cornerstones of family, friends, and community is the very heart of Midwest Bank. Whether it's help in expanding the family farm, building, remodeling, or purchasing your new home, or supporting our local schools, Midwest Bank is here because you are our family, you are our friends, and this is our community. Midwest Bank, banking your way on South Front Street, Barnesville. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Welcome back to halftime, the Midwest Bank halftime show. I'm Jason Groth with Lance Rock. At halftime, Perham leads 25-14. Should be an interesting one here tonight. So we got a half of this one, and then the varsity game tonight, which will be a very unique contest. These teams met early in the year. Did not go the way of the Yellow Jackets. Barnesville with a big victory early in the year. Did a nice job in that game, kind of keeping Perham's Finn Diggins to the perimeter and doing what they need to do, attacking inside and getting the big victory as they earn that 67-53 victory in Barnesville, which has been one of perhaps the toughest places to play into the Heart of the Lakes Conference.
Right, Jason, it has been, and we saw that both with our boys and our girls. And, you know, they create some matchup difficulties for a lot of teams. Adam Tonsfeld's 5'7", but plays like he's about 6'2", and is super quick on the floor and not afraid to shoot the basketball. So he's a guy you can't leave from about 40 feet out. You have to be guarding him, and it's tough to guard him because he's so quick. And then Caden Zenzen also just as strong underneath. That, you know, a traditional powerhouse football team Barnesville is, and he's both of those guys were key cogs this year for their football team as well. And Zenzen just has that strength underneath that really causes some matchup and doesn't give you multiple offensive sets or looks at the basket.
Now this Barnesville team kind of streaky. They started with 2 straight wins, knocking off Frazee and Perham, and then they dropped 3 straight Heart of the Lakes Conference contests, losing to Pelican Rapids, Breckenridge, and then Hawley. Hawley's rolled them to a 63-42 score there, but then they've now rattled off 4 straight, beating Wheaton, Herman, Norcross, Hancock, Pelican Rapids, and Frazee their last time out. Yellow Jackets come in at 9-2 overall. They've won 5 straight, so something's got to give, and the Yellow Jackets have won 56 straight here in Perham.
Yeah, and as we look at this second half, Jason, I think we kind of touched on our keys, but look for the continuity of the switch of the players for the Yellow Jackets, and look to see if the ball starts going in the basket here for the Trojans, as they've had some good looks.
Richter looks, had a backdoor cut. Anderson wasn't there. We'll give it to Kostek. Now to Soren Anderson. Anderson into the lane, looks, kicks near side. Richter with a couple of fakes, drives down low, pass to Schwantz, comes back up top. Soren Anderson will fire for 3 and hit the 3. And it's 28-14. Soren Anderson hits from downtown.
And there's one of the guys that you talked about, Jason. We didn't see him in the first half, but see him in the second half, and instant offense with that three.
Aaron Baker looks inside, and he's fouled. And the foul's going to be on Soren Anderson.
Hey, he's filling up the stat book right in the first 30 seconds. You hit a three, you get a foul, he gets a rebound. We got her all made.
Well, and he's got it made because he's got 5 to use all up quickly here in this half. Coaching staff may not fully agree with that strategy of mine there of using up your fouls.
No, I think they'd probably debate you a little bit on that one.
As they go up top, Baker with it. Now to the near side, Sutter. Now they go here up back for Bredman. Bredman drives, kicks out left side. Now over to Baker. They swing right side for Hagan. Now comes back inside, tapped out of bounds, and the pass intended for Iniger. They'll go to the Yellow Jackets on the turnover with 15:01 to go, second half. And tonight's coverage is brought to you by the Barnesville Takedown Club, proudly supporting the Barnesville Trojans wrestling broadcast on the Magnitude Sports, and wishes all other Trojan athletic teams the best of luck this sports season. Michael Schwanz thought about the pull-up jumper, not there. They close on him, goes through the hands of Anderson, comes back to Kostanek. Kostanek runs into the lane. Kick out here near side. Anderson shot no good. Long rebound. Goes to the floor. It's outside up, and Richter gets it. Richter with it. Couple of nice nifty crossovers. Now drives, kicks near side, tapped out of bounds.
Seems like a lot of loose balls tonight, Jason, and part of it's good defense. I think part of it, both teams seem to be trying to go just a little too fast tonight. You know, not settling into their offense, making that extra pass.
Richter looking to inbound, gets it to Anderson. Anderson thought about it, but quickly closing with Sutter. Now comes back up top for Kostanek. Kostanek. Hand off Richter. Richter drives, kicks into the lane for Schwantz through his legs. Turned over. Back the other way with it. Bredman into the lane, loses it. Now back the other way up to Richter. Richter with the layup is good for 2. Makes it 30-14. As Levi Richter read that play perfectly. Anderson with the steal, and Richter got out in transition for the layup. Bredman pull-up jumper for the free throw line's good. Gets the roll there, and it's 30-16. Soren Anderson with it now for the Yellow Jackets. To Kostanek, near side, Peterson. Schwanz drives baseline, thought about it. They trap on him. Throws it into the backcourt. Now it's side up, and we're going to have a foul. And the foul, I believe, is going to be on Iniger.
He kind of used that forearm, Jason, it looked like, just to clear enough space to get to the basketball a little bit faster than Kostanek. But good job by Kostanek hustling there. And here we go to a timeout.
We'll take it with them here on the Magnitude Sports Network.
Hi, everybody. My name's Andy Eckhoff, Business Development Manager at United Community Bank. We're a one-stop shop, and our experienced staff is here to help you in any way we can. I want you to know that when you bank at United Community Bank, you have a whole team behind you, and our team wants to know your goals and how we can help you get there. We're the #1 commercial lender in the Lakes area. Come see us at United Community Bank, where the future is bright.
Welcome back here at the Hive. Yellow Jackets lead this one 30-16. Next door, the Yellow Jackets just take the lead. And girls basketball junior varsity action on a three-pointer makes it 16-15 in the second half over there. 13:37 to go, second half here. I'm Jason Groth with Lance Rock. Yellow Jackets lead this one by 14 as Richter brings it into Soren Anderson. Anderson, kick out right side, Schwantz the long two. Brings rain and hits it. And it's now 32-16.
The other night, Michael Schwantz came into the game and lit it up for about 12 points in about 2 minutes, and they came up with the nickname the microwave. So not new to basketball, the microwave, but we'll see if he heats up again here, Jason.
Tate Iniger goes inside, gets a shot off the glass for 2. Sutter almost breaks up that pass near side. Taps it out of bounds. Will stay with the Yellow Jackets. Richter with the ball in the backcourt near side Anderson. And that's stolen away. Read that one perfectly. Did Baker. He goes to the hoop strong. And Richter with a big block there on the other side for the Yellow Jackets.
Just shows Richter's athletic ability as he was skying on that one.
Anderson for 3, no good. Rebound Schwantz. And lost it on the way out of bounds.
Yeah, that was an odd series right there, Jason, and we kind of got blocked out of what the whole thing happened there, but it looked like we were going to be in good position there with the rebound, and all of a sudden a couple guys went down and the ball went out of bounds.
Pass in the back court. It's going to be a turnover. We'll give the ball back to the Yellow Jackets.
Just like Barnesville just can't quite capitalize when there is a turnover, and I'm sure their coaching staff is maybe not the most pleased about that, but they are creating some turnovers.
Anderson, kick out near side. Schwantz fires for 3, no good off the back iron. Rebound tapped out. Richter tracks it down. Now comes Schwantz, near side pass, batted out of bounds, saved somehow there nicely by Baker. Now it goes near side, Richter. Richter drives to the hoop and is called for the offensive foul. Zinniger was waiting for him on that one.
Yeah, once Richter had made the move, it was a no-doubter. He was going to the basket, and a great job by Iniger just staying put and taking that body blow. But that's what Levi didn't do in that last game. He kind of would pull up and hit that little floater or skip it across the other side. So let's see if we can get back into that game if we're the Yellow Jackets.
Looking to drive Sutter. Cross-court pass to the first row. With 11:34 to go, it'll be Yellow Jacket basketball.
The Yellow Jackets defense has stepped up here a little bit. It's not that there's not cutters and those sorts of things. There's hands all over the place right now by the Yellow Jackets, and good job by them creating difficulty and making Barnesville start their offense just a little bit further out than they'd like.
Peterson up top for Schwantz, too strong for him, saves it near half court, but it goes to Baker, and Baker loses control on his way up, and it'll be Perham basketball. Turnover for turnover, ends up with Perham getting the ball back.
Baker might have had that little dump-off dish pass there to Bredman, but I don't know if he didn't see him or just felt like he had that layup. Might have made it even easier by making that one little extra pass.
Schwantz right side, they swing it over, and Peterson 4-3, it's good. The baseline jumper is good for Josh Peterson off the feed from Soren Anderson. Makes it 35-18.
And that corner three has been a place that Josh Peterson's like to live. Sometimes it's a tougher shot for kids, but he really seems to dial in when he gets into that spot.
Aaron Baker kick out left side, a three-pointer on its way, and that one's good. Hitting that one's Carson Hagan. And the answer makes it 35-21. Soren Anderson, pull-up jumper, short, no good. Rebound fought forward, tied up between Sutter and Kostanek. With 10:32 to go, possession arrow gives the ball to Barnesville. An opportunity for them to cut into this lead.
Kind of the ironic thing, Jason, as we're calling the game here, it seems like the Yellow Jackets have been more of the aggressor. Think shots have been falling for them. Still the same 14-point lead that we've had. So credit Barnesville for just hanging in there and a couple stops and a couple threes, and they're right back in.
Bredman with it, goes in the lane, kick out left side. Looking for the shot there is Andrew Peterson. Couldn't handle the pass, rolls off his leg and out of bounds. The Yellow Jackets get the basketball back, up by 14.
I think one of the things, if you're a Trojan player, you've got to have your hands ready at all times because you never know when Bredman's going to throw you the ball.
And a lane, Kostanek, kick out near side Anderson. Now they go right side. Onenson with a bounce pass to Noah Thompson. Comes back up top. Onenson, net back to the near side, all the way to the corner for Peterson. Into Thompson with a quick pass for Kostanek off his hands and out of bounds. Nice quick touch pass there by Thompson. Kostanek unable to handle that one. It goes out of bounds with 9:54, and the Trojans will come back with the basketball. Sutter in the lane, kick out right side. Bredman for three. It's good. Talk about being ready to shoot. There he was. Bredman on the near side hits the triple, and it's 35-24.
Yeah, nice quick shot by Bredman. No wasted energy or motion there.
Thompson with it right side. Peterson left inside, not there. Comes to Onenson up top. Onenson dribbles near side as Barnesville switched into his own defense here. Now a three-pointer from Peterson off the top of the backboard. Rebound grabbed by Onenson. Comes back, Peterson launches the three. It's good.
No lack of confidence there. When you miss the first one, it comes right back to you and you fire away the second time. So nice job there by Josh Peterson to make the best of maybe not the best start of that offensive series.
Another turnover by the Trojans. I'll get the ball back to the Yellow Jackets, leading by 14 with 9 to go here at the Hive. Thank you for tuning in. We thank our sponsors, Midwest Bank in Barnesville, Dean's Bulk Service in Barnesville, the Barnesville Takedown Club, as well as the United Community Bank in Perham, Denton, Frazee. The three-pointer's good there from Josh Peterson and EOT Insurance. 41-24 is the score, 8:45 to go, second half.
And even through the mask there, Jason, you could see the big grin as he's heating up, and there's no better feeling as a player when you're in that zone and it just seems like you don't even hardly have to touch the ball and you can throw it up there and it's going in.
Bredman for three, that's good. And we got a stoppage on the floor. I was going to ask you, I heard you got in a lot of those type of zones from beyond the arc in your playing days.
I was never shy, as a lot of my friends would say. You thought you were open when you stepped in the door of the gym. So, I think as a shooter, that's the way you've got to be. If you're a true shooter, you have to have confidence in shooting the ball, and that's where you see Bredman, too, is equaling Josh Peterson here. And there's no hesitation when he gets the ball. He has one thing in mind, and that's to score. So.
Perfectly said there. Tonight's coverage is brought to you by Midwest Bank. Expand the family farm or build, remodel, or purchase a new home with a loan from Midwest Bank, supporting local families and schools in the Barnesville community. Yellow Jackets lead this one 41-27, 8:26 to go here in our second half of this one. We have varsity action coming up momentarily. We'll start a new stream for that one following the conclusion of this game here from the Hive.
If you're watching here and you are wondering, the Jackets are now up 25-15 in our other game over in the Prairie Wind Middle School gymnasium as they're taking on the Crookston Pirates, also on Magnitude Sports. So a lot of action within about 200 yards of each other tonight, Jason.
The Prairie Wind Middle School gymnasium looking very good on the Magnitude Sports stream as well. A very nice second show gym here in Perham. With it, Josh Peterson in the backcourt. Hands it off to Soren Anderson. Now comes back up to Kosanek. Goes left side. Swings it over to the right side now. Peterson resets it to Onenson. Onenson gets a screen, now goes right. Picks up his dribble. Almost traveled. May have. But it goes near side. Anderson kick out for Noah Thompson. The three, no good. Rebound grabbed underneath by Aaron Baker. He'll bring it up court. Baker to the right side to Bredman. Bredman trying to clear space for himself subtly. Gets a screen, goes left side. Now he's going to go right as Onenson's all over him. Now he's swinging around. Henniger to the near side. It goes for Baker. Into the lane. Bredman, the layup good. Nice passing play and nice cut. And Bredman with the finish.
Super nice pass, but a real tough finish there. Is that angle wasn't that easy, and he made it look pretty easy, a lot easier than it was.
41-29, Yellow Jackets up. To the hands of Kosanek, but he regroups. Hands it off for Thompson. Thompson near side. Peterson, they swing around. Anderson drives, kicks it right side for Peterson. Too far for him, but he regroups. And Kosanek the three. Too strong. Rebound tapped around and in for Soren Anderson. He got his hand on it and tips it up and in. Makes it 43-29.
Yeah, there's about four hands on that one, I think, Jason. So Soren will take those 2 points.
We'll see if the official score agreed with me on that call as they go to the near side. Henniger, the jumper in the lane is good for two. 6.5 to go. Yellow Jackets by 12. As Anderson has it, looks to drive, gets cut off, goes up top. Peterson, he will fire for three. Short off the iron, rebound Iniger. Back the other way come the Trojans. Hagen, they swing it over. The extra pass for Baker. He takes the three, no good. Thompson there for the rebound. Thompson crosses half court with it to the near side, Onenson. Onenson back up top for Peterson. Over to the corner for Noah Thompson. Now comes back to Peterson over here for Kosanek. He drives, kick out. The three from Anderson, good. Soren Anderson hits the baseline tray, and it's 46-31.
He sure has a nice looking jump shot, Jason. You can see he spent hours and hours in the gym, and again, those shooters are just, there's a lot of shooters on the floor right now.
Iniger fires for three. That one in and out, no good. Anderson the board. Anderson with it. Now here to Peterson. Near side, Thompson. Thompson drives, kicks back out. Peterson. And he fires the three, no good. Rebound there by Onenson. Now comes to Anderson. He tries to kick it out near side, does. And Thompson will launch for three. And that one's good. He gets the roll. I like that move that the Yellow Jackets are doing with the little dribble drive on the baseline to kick out here to the shooter on the right.
And it seems like it's definitely something that's in that offensive arsenal right now. You see Levi Richter do that a lot, and you've seen other players. I've seen Soren Anderson now do it a couple times, and it's effective.
Iniger into the lane, draws the foul. Kind of just bowls his way through the lane, but draws that foul. Realize that I got the size and the advantage. I'm going to go straight up and try to slow me down.
And he's got good size, but he's also got really good feet, Jason. You watch him play, and he uses that size well, but he also has really quick, smooth feet when he gets the ball down by the basket. So the Iniger name is a familiar one for the Trojans, so look for good things from him in the future.
Shot no good on the other side. The Yellow Jackets get the rebound. They'll come near side with it. That's Soren Anderson. Spins in the lane. Barnesville did a nice job that time. Hagen staying in that lane, so there was no kickback pass. Now they go near side, Thompson. Thompson kicks down low. Anderson off the glass, good for two. The Yellow Jackets starting to pull this one out and pull it away a little bit more as they lead 51-31 with 4:10 to go here in the second half.
And that's one of the things I think you see from both Soren Anderson and Micah Thompson is they can shoot it from outside, but their length always also makes them real effective inside players.
Near side, a three-pointer from the corner, too strong. Rebound grab by Onenson. As it comes up ahead for Soren Anderson. He will drive and go to the hoop strong and use the board for two. He's having a whale of a second half as it's 53-31, and we got a timeout with 3:44 to go. We'll take it with them here on the Magnitude Sports Network.
Hi, my name is Ryan Rusted, Chief Lending Officer with United Community Bank. I'm just excited. We've been partnering with businesses for over 100 years. Come and see why so many of your friends and neighbors have put their trust in United Community Bank. Stop in and see us in Perham, Frazee, and Dent, or you can visit us online at ucbankmn.com. We're excited for you to be part of our community, United Community Bank.
Welcome back here at the high, 53-31. The Yellow Jackets lead the Trojans. Here, starting to pull away in the second half. We thank you for tuning in. Thank our sponsors for making this happen. You'll hear it quite a bit tonight. Midwest Bank in Barnesville, Dean's Bulk Service in Barnesville, the Barnesville Takedown Club, as well as the United Community Bank in Perham, Denton, Frazee, and EOT Insurance. Thank them all for making this broadcast happen and the ones that we've had throughout the year on the Magnitude Sports Network. Three-pointer from Iniger, Shot no good. Rebound Richter. They go to the floor. It's out of bounds. They'll stay with the Trojans.
Good hustle there by Iniger. Again, that quickness. He got to the ball, got a nice shot off. And let's see if this is a good situation here for the Trojans to run that inbounds play and see if they can get an easy look.
Up top, it goes to Peterson. Peterson with it now near side for Hagan. They swing it over there for Sutter. He drives and draws the foul with 3:19 to go.
Host of substitutions coming into the game for Barnesville and for the Yellow Jackets as well. And it's probably a good opportunity now with a 22-point lead to get everybody a chance in the game and play in the Hive and just get your feet in this experience, get it wet at a new level here.
Barnesville with it there. Ooh. All right, and we go near side with a pass down low. Cross court, Barnesville into the lane. Firing up a shot there, Ethan Larson. It's good for two.
Nice looking little baby hook shot there for Larson as he got into the lane.
Richter with it. Right side, Schwantz. Tripped up Anderson, but he regroups. As Schwantz goes right side and draws the foul. Foul beyond Larson. A couple more changes for the Yellow Jackets. Connor Carlton and Evan Kovash step on the floor. 2:47 to go.
And neither team really in danger of foul trouble or put into the line. So, Barnesville's going to have to go after a few steals here, and it really won't hurt them by putting the Yellow Jackets to the line.
Kovash with it. Comes back up top for Anderson. Now he swings it over Stewart. Here Noah Thompson. With it in the lane down low through the hands of Stewart and out of bounds. Barnesville will inbound. The Trojans bring it up court. Out of the near side with it, Peterson. Pass into the corner. Poked away for a moment by Thompson, but the Trojans regroup. Nice drive and dish and going to the hoop strong. And drawing the foul. It'll be Barnesville will go to the line with 2:15 to go.
Looked like the foul is on Thompson there for the Yellow Jackets. Just kind of got out of control coming over the top. And
I'll put Nick Robidoux to the line.
Yeah, and he just drew that foul. But it was a nice aggressive foul. Well, there wasn't anything, a hard foul or anything like that. He didn't mean anything by it. It was just two players going at the basket at the same time.
Free throw by Robidoux is good. 53-34, Yellow Jackets in control. Up ahead to Kovash. Quick back out. That's turned over. Bolgreen gets it up ahead to Robidoux. He hits the deck. But the Yellow Jackets get the loose ball. Now the Yellow Jackets far side. Thompson here. Comes for Carlton. Carlton drives. Runs into trouble and it's turned over. Robidoux drives, gets cut off there, comes back here near side. They swing it around to the left now. Peterson with it. Peterson looks and gets it to Gannon Bullgreen. Now to the right side for Johnny Robidoux, or Nick Robidoux, excuse me. In the lane, they kick out near side. Peterson thought about the three, passes it up as Kovash closed on him. Now they go inside and come back through the hands there and stolen away, and the Yellow Jackets will come back with it. Here's Thompson. Hands it off for Kovash. Kovash, the open look for three. No good off the iron. The deep three there from Evan Kovash.
Good looking shot, just off just a little bit.
Lane opens up there for Gannon Bullgreen, and he gets the layup with 1:01 to go to make it 53-36. Isaiah Lehman will bring it up court for the Yellow Jackets. Fires a pass to Kovash. Kovash gets the screen. Gets it tapped away, regains control, and comes near side for Stewart. Lehman with it. The guard out on him. Now goes to the backcourt for Sasho. They close. Now Sasho will fire the three. That's no good. Long rebound grabbed by Robidoux. Now they go to the floor and saved to Gannon Bullgreen. Pass near side. They swing it over there for Peterson. Drive. Shot no good. The Yellow Jackets get the board. And a foul. Oh, a travel.
Kind of snuck in right in front of him there, Jason, and forced that travel. I don't think he saw him, and but that's going to happen in games. You're going to see it in a lot of games. So Barnesville ball again with 20 seconds remaining.
Bullgreen with it inside. Nice entry pass. Nice shot up. Kovash trying to alter, and now he gets the rebound. Nice shot attempted by Robidoux. Pass up ahead for Kobe Sasha. Lehman wanted the screen, doesn't come this time. Now comes the Kovash in the corner. Kovash with 2 seconds, and will hold on to the basketball and run it out as the Yellow Jackets pick up a 53-36 victory over the Barnesville Trojans in junior varsity action.
Yeah, it was a good game, Jason. I wouldn't say either team probably would say it was a great game. Some keys to me are some players that stood out. Obviously, Zach Bredman and Tate Iniger did a nice job for the Trojans and give them a couple nice pieces. Sutter played pretty well. And their group that came in at the end of the game there did a nice job of just kind of scrambling defense. And for the Yellow Jackets, they must have had a ton of kids score tonight, and that's what makes that fun. And you got to see Soren Anderson come in and light it up a little bit, and probably got the lead expanded enough that it was a comfortable lead, and you got to see everybody play for the Yellow Jackets.
Nice victory for the Yellow Jackets. They win 53-36. We'll take a timeout and start up a new stream and get things set up for the varsity game here from the Hive.
The proceeding has been a presentation of the Magnitude Sports Media Network. Follow us on Twitter, Facebook, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and to order a DVD copy of this broadcast, simply visit msportsnet.com/DVD.